Okay, so this is part 2. You don't have to see part 1 in order to understand. Maybe this will resonate with you, whatever. But this is part 2 to the first one I just did for the urgent message that's coming through, because I'm curious more about the Page of Swords and what else is coming, because to end on a Page of Swords, Spirit, what else do you have for this person in the urgent message? Like I said, you don't have to see the first one. You can. It's on, I posted it, but if you want to know more, basically you went through a huge shift yesterday, today, and tomorrow is something's going on for you. I'm getting goosebumps again. Something's going on. The Magician. Goosebumps on my right side. Receiving. Something's coming in for you. What is it? Two of Cups showed up. The World. The Emperor. The Empress. The Chariot. The Ten of Cups. Oh my God. The World. I'm going to shuffle these back in, but I just need you to know what's coming in. Basically everything, okay? The World. Need I say more? The Emperor. The Empress. Those are the two people. Divine union. Love that. The Chariot. It's coming in for you. Ten of Cups. Oh my God. I just heard happily ever after. Ten of Swords, because you're no longer sitting in that. Four of Swords. You've done the work, the healing that you needed to do. Also with the Queen of Pentacles. Hello. And then what else? Two of Cups. Love. I have never felt so connected to a reading while I'm doing a reading like this. Sorry, I just need it's coffee, so this is how I ground when I'm doing my readings, so just 1 second. It says Witch's Brew on it, by the way, if somebody was wondering. What else do we have for this person, this urgent message? Oh, and the reason I say urgent message is because right before I started the last video, if you didn't watch it, the emergency alarm started going off. As I pushed record, it started, so. And it is, yeah. Ooh, I'm just hearing don't look back, don't turn back, don't let them, don't, because they're not going to be honest. Whatever they say is just going to get you, whatever they say is just to get you to stay. It's not going to be truthful and it's not going to be real. Do you hear me? Thank you. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for this urgent message? I'm just hearing you don't need them anymore, and they freak out because of that. Clarity comes through chaos. And you're no longer in that chaos of the Ten of Wands, because you've gone from the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. This is no longer you anymore. This is you. I can stand on my own 2 feet. Oh, and they hate that because you've relied on them about whatever. So if it was a job, you relied on the job, and then because, I don't know, maybe you haven't been able to get a different job, and now that you did. Or if it's a relationship, you relied on them because you couldn't get a job or didn't have a car or whatever, and now you do, and now you have the finances, and you're just basically like, back, I don't know. Whatever it is. Or if it's family, you're no longer relying on family because you're like, I can find my tribe elsewhere. I don't need you, blood or not. People are like, blood is thicker than water. I don't give a crap. Toxic is toxic. Would you keep toxic blood in you? No. Would you drink poison? No. Sorry, I'm kind of sassy right now because I really like this reading and I'm not going to let someone belittle it for somebody else. Absolutely not. If you know me, you know I'm very bubbly and genuine. Right now, this is just my Capricorn genuine coming out. Do not mess with my family, especially if they're seeing this video. Ooh. All right. What else do we have for the person watching this? What else do we have for the person watching this? The Emperor. This is the 4th time the Emperor has come out during this entire reading. The Emperor. Aries. You might be an Aries. You might be a fire sign. They want me to read the actual book, not about what the card means, but what the artwork is. And it's also funny because this is the artwork. So they put the artwork on that, but this is the Emperor. So see it, and then I'm going to read what the interpretation of the artwork is. 444 on my timer. Every once in a while they like me to do that. I don't know. Okay, in this image, Edgar Allan Poe sits at his desk. He's poised to write. Pluto beams in the background. Bringing the subconscious to light. If you're a Capricorn, because Capricorn did show itself earlier, if you're a Capricorn, Pluto has finally left Capricorn. I'm a 7 placement, so I get it. It's moved into Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius. So we're coming out of that, and we're able to finally start living our life. So, Okay, Poe's power is in his pen. The red velvet curtains and chair. Hello, red velvet curtains. And chair display the goods that can be secured through proper management. Poe is the emperor because he was able to draw ideas from his imagination and execute his masterpieces. His authority in writing and empathy for the human condition made him a true leader of his craft. This is the embodiment of the emperor. It feels like, I'm going to just say, it feels like a new beginning that's not really a new beginning because you've done it before. And I don't mean in this lifetime. It feels like you have been, we're just going to, a scenario, hypothetical, okay? You were a CEO in a past life. And now you're coming back around to what you should be, which is a CEO in this life, okay? Or if you want to be a writer, you were a famous writer. You were Edgar Allan Poe in a past life. We're going to pretend. What's up, Edgar? And now you're coming back around to become a writer again because you're supposed to. Now you're Edgar. What's up, Edgar? I'm just saying, it's like a full circle. Like, I just keep seeing this. It's like a full circle moment, and I keep it, like, acknowledging the circle in the background. And then you had the Wheel of Fortune earlier. Hello, full circle moment. You knew you had it in you the entire time. It just took time. But you were so patient. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? The urgent message for the person watching this. Queen of Cups and the Star. Are you kidding me? 888 might be of significance to you, which is money, 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 money. But the Queen of Cups also. Are you kidding me? You're using discernment with who you let into your life now, but it's not just like, you have the boundaries up because you're not letting that person into your life, that job, that family, whatever, into your life anymore, but you have discernment when you meet somebody new. Not like, oh my God, they hurt me, so now I'm going to be blocked off from everybody. No, you're like, okay, I'm going to give you an option, like, or I'm going to give you a try, sure, and you work at a job, but as soon as that job does the same thing, red flag from the past, you're like, and we're done. We're done here. You're not waiting anymore. You're walking away, like your first card, the guidance, the Yua, you're walking away when you need to, like, no, look at you. Are you kidding me? I feel it, and then with the silent retreat, silence at the beginning also, it feels like you're walking away, but there's no argument anymore. There's no need for an argument anymore. And you know that. Because you realize arguing with them is like arguing with a wall. You have the 10 of Cups and now you have the 10 of Pentacles. Need I say more? I am, because I'm nosy. Queen of Pentacles, again at the bottom. You just had that. Okay, let's get 2 more cards for the person watching this urgent message. Let's get 2 final cards. Closers. Thank you so much. Wow, that one came out quick. 3 of Cups. Maybe you're going to be working with people. Making new friends along the way. No, not reconnecting with old friends, no. This is making new friends. Just be careful though. Same thing with the discernment, even if it's new friends that aren't romantic. Okay, good example. If you're doing something and they kind of, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called negging you. And it's basically where if you're just like, oh, I don't know why I do this. And then they're like, oh, it's because you're a perfectionist. Why would you say that? Oh, I'm just kidding. It's not funny. And so if they do things like that, you know, hey, walk away. Because that's them showing you who they really are. One final card. And I'm also being called to tell you, not everybody is going to celebrate your wins. And I have to say this, if you didn't watch the first one, that's fine. Remember how I told you at the beginning though? You walk guidance, how she's walking through the valley of the shadow of death, and then you had the Tower card as your starting card, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I wonder if this is your first card and this is your last card. Well, yeah, it is, because the Hermit just came out as your final card.